I want to do a quick comparison on my 30-ounce Stanley Quencher ProTour flip straw tumbler compared to this Contigo Streeterville, which is a 40-ounce tumbler. I don't have another 30-ounce that I can compare it to, so I'm going to go ahead and just compare feature per feature, not considering the size difference. So they both have the cup holder friendly bases, which is awesome. I love that. Their handles are extremely similar. The only difference between the two is that this has this design on the handle here and on the inside, and it just has a really nice feel to it. They're both great big handles, which is great as far as for people that have big hands. I have small hands, so I don't ever have a problem with it, but some people have much larger hands, and that can be a problem. I love having the black ones because this kind of opens it up to a different audience. Sometimes people like the darker colors and not the bright, vibrant ones. So that is nice that they actually are catering to a different audience that prefers darker colors. I really do love the fact that they are both stainless steel and they both will keep things cold for a long time. They're both can be washed in the dishwasher, and that is great. So the biggest difference is the tops on them. Now with the top, the flip straw top with this here, it actually flips up, and let me show you what it looks like inside. The straw is really big, and the straw on this one is not very big around. There's definitely a big difference there. So that is going to make a difference in how much water you draw up when you are taking a big sip from it. And so that is something to keep in mind if you want to be able to get a lot of hydration quickly. The Stanley straw is actually bigger around. Now it does have a vent hole here and a nice size hole here. It has a good mouth feel on it. It has a taller mouthpiece than their other flip top mouthpieces. Let me just show you what I mean by that. Here's another one of the Stanley ones, and it's not as tall as that one. So I do like the taller flip top here. It also has a texture on it, and a little texture here, just kind of a more design differences there as far as aesthetically looking nicer. So I do really love that. What I love about this mostly is that nothing is going to come out of this. That sucker is absolutely leak proof when it's closed like this. That is huge if you have someone like me who's accident prone, who will on occasion knock something over and ends up getting your computer wet, or the seat in the car wet, or the remote control. It just is so nice to be able to close it up and not worry about it spilling. So I love that. And I love just the amount of water you're getting in one draw up the straw. So it just really, really is wonderful. Now with the Contigo Streeterville, you have two different options for how you want to drink from it. You can drink from the straw, and when you pull the straw out, you can see there's a little bit of a seal there. It's kind of got an X on it. And when you put the straw in, it seals as best it can around the straw. But even if it sealed that absolutely tight, when you turn it upside down, you're going to get fluid coming out from the top of the straw. There's just nothing you can do about that. So that if you take the straw out, you can close it here. And if you close it there, then nothing's going to come out of it. Here's the other place you can drink from. Has a nice big hole, which is great. You can get a lot of water, and it has, it covers that up as well, opens that up also. But that's great. You can drink and not have any spills if you do this. The difference being, I like drinking with a straw, and so I never use the mouthpiece here. I always use the straw here, and I like it. And I've been, I use these a lot. and the straw is great, but if I knock it over, it is not going to necessarily keep all the water in, because water is going to come out here. So this one I can drink from the straw and then put that down and like this. This one I drink from the straw. If I want it leak proof, then I have to take the straw out and I have to close it up. So you can see what I mean is that if you want to drink from the straw, you want it to be leak proof, this is the one you want to go with. If you want to be able to drink from a hole versus a straw, you might consider going with the Contigo Streeterville. They're both really, really great products. Don't get me wrong. They're both great companies. They've been around for a long time. And so there's not, one company that is far and above the other, but they are both great companies. They make great products. For me, I prefer this flip top here and tumbler like this, and not have to put my hand around one of the ones that don't have the handle. So I prefer this one myself.